Kia ora koutou. I'm delighted to have here with me Angela Edwards, BDO Māori Business Sector Leader, who joins me all the way from the BDO office in Kirikiri. Today, Angela is going to discuss with me the latest BDO Pūrongo Pākihi Māori and what she's seen in the Māori business sector in Aotearoa. Kia ora, Angela.
Kia ora, Wilhelmina.
Now, late last year, you did a fantastic detailed study into the Māori business sector. What's been the focus of this latest investigation?
We'll be releasing our next full BDO Pūrongo Pākihi Māori report during Matariki next year, but we thought it would be timely to explore and provide an update on some of the key themes from last year's study. So with so many business owners feeling stretched at the moment and experiencing a tough economic outlook, we also wanted to bring in the specific Māori business findings from our latest BDO Wellbeing and Business Performance Index, Te Rangahau o Ngā Hauora Pai, which was in field in October.
So tell me, what are you seeing in the Māori business sector and with your clients currently, and how's the Māori business sector doing overall?
Māori business is not immune to the challenges that are faced by all of us at the moment. High inflation and increased costs are impacting everyone, and a human resource shortage of skilled workers is impacting on the wage and salary expectations across all sectors. One key value across Māori business spectrum is whanaungatanga. Whether these are whānau businesses or not, relationships are key, and with this comes an added level of camaraderie and loyalty. There are some sectors that are doing particularly well, which aligns with the 2022 budget. Iwi organisations that are working in social services, health and social housing providers are stepping up to meet the needs of our people. Traditionally, Māori organisations have been primary producers, so those in food, farming or forestry continue to do well. There is a flow-on effect in regional areas as we are seeing more and more Māori businesses keeping it local where possible, investing the funds back into the local community via employment and local contractors.
And the Māori Business Survey from 2021, it showed that COVID-19 was still having a significant impact for Māori businesses. Can you tell us if that's still the case?
We saw in the Wellbeing report that COVID is no longer the #1 concern for Māori businesses. This is really positive. In fact, it came down 20% from the May survey results. However, other issues remain, particularly financial stresses and cash flow coming through strongly as a key cause of stress for Māori businesses. In the 2021 Māori Business Sector Report, financial acumen was a clear priority for Māori businesses, 41% noting that it was the second most common skill lacking in their organisation behind experience. We continue to see a need in this area for both financial literacy support and financial accounting and systems training. There is also a shortage of Māori working in these spaces, and as the Māori economy continues to grow, we'll need to be providing training to fill the void.
And what were some of the other key themes coming through from the November BDO Wellbeing and Māori Business Report?
We've seen the WHO 5 score go down in the Wellbeing survey for Māori businesses, and this is consistent with what we saw in the whole of the business community. This time around, Māori businesses scored 64 out of 100, 9 points lower than their score in May. Over half, 54%, said that they had been feeling less mentally healthy than normal. Cash flow was cited as the key cause of this, followed by impacts of COVID-19 and workload being too high. Economic and financial instability appears to be causing a lot of stress for Māori business leaders. With many Māori businesses located in the regions, digital inequity continues to be an issue.
So clearly, as with many businesses, there are some issues as New Zealand and the world experiences tight economic conditions. But on the more positive side, what opportunities have you seen in the past year for the Māori business sector?
Environmental, social and governance, ESG, is a really strong opportunity. Increasingly, we are seeing consumers making conscious purchasing decisions based on whether they perceive a business to be sustainable or not. Sustainability is at the heart of Te Ao Māori, and therefore Māori businesses already have a head start in this area. There is an opportunity to expand their focus on sustainability in a meaningful way. Values-based reporting is also becoming more important. People want to work with organisations that align with their value sets. There is a real opportunity for Māori organisations to lead the way in this space, with values being at the core of the decision-making process.
And looking ahead, what should Māori businesses be aware of as we head into a new year? Is there anything they should be doing, any opportunities that you see coming up for them?
One thing that came up strongly from the Wellbeing report was an opportunity for strong financial management processes. 1/3 of Māori businesses said that they were adopting these as a way to manage business stress, but this could be higher. I see my clients who do really well through times of uncertainty are the ones who understand their cash flow and do stress testing and forecasting, so they know exactly what they need to do, not just to survive, but to thrive through difficult economic circumstances. The Wellbeing report did indicate a more positive outlook for Māori businesses, with 83% saying that they expect to feel positive about their business performance all or most of the time over the next 6 months. This is 16% higher than the whole of business average and hopefully indicates a degree of optimism. I believe some of the optimism is driven by factors that are not just business related. It comes from a change in perspective and Te Ao Māori being valued. We've seen a resurgence of Te Reo Māori, recognition of Matariki with a national public holiday, local New Zealand history being taught in schools, and co-governance being implemented in local government. These factors and more make for a brighter future in Aotearoa.
Is there anything that more traditional businesses can learn from running a business through a Te Ao Māori lens? And what are your own experiences of doing this through BDO Pākihi Taitokoro?
People, planet, profit. I can't say this enough. It's sometimes difficult for non-Māori businesses to put profit after people and planet. All three need to be working in harmony to make a truly successful business. Think about how you measure success. If your success factors are profit-centred, then reassess your focus. Another thing that can be learned is the importance of being values-based and trying to live by those values. We're not going to get it right every time and can't be everything to everyone, but keeping our values as our guiding star helps us navigate our way to access better outcomes.
Angela, thank you so much for talking with me today. Some really fascinating insights there.
Kia ora, Wilhelmina.
You can, of course, learn more from the latest BDO Pūrongo Pākihi Māori, Māori Business Sector Report 2022 by hopping on to bdo.nz/MBS. Haere rā, and thank you so much for watching.